There are so many things that we need or think we need when raising our little ones. And in the rush and chaos of our day to day lives, it's easy and seemingly more practical to opt for single use items. I get it, and I myself definitely don't have it all together. But I do want to share with you the reusable items that I've tried and approved, even with the busyness of our family routine. Let's get started. Hi, and welcome to Mama's Footprint. If you've been with me before, or if this is your first time, I'm so grateful you're here. This is a channel that covers sustainability in parenthood and childcare. I'm Dr. Poliana Raymer. I teach environmental and conservation biology at a community college, and I'm a mom to two amazing girls, Beatrice and Sophia. I'm going to share with you today some of the reusable products that I've used for both girls, and I hope it inspires you to try reusables as well. Just to get this out of the way, I'm about to disappoint a lot of cloth diaper moms right now, since I didn't manage to use cloth diapers. Instead, I used compostable diapers from Diaper DYPER. Their program allows for diaper pickups every 2 weeks, or you can ship your diapers safely and for free if pickups are not available. The diapers are then taken to a proper composting facility. With a subscription, I was also able to offset the carbon that's emitted during the manufacturing process, delivery, and landfill disposal, even though Sophia's diapers were not emitting landfill-related carbon. All other products shown here are in fact reusable. If you breastfeed or have breastfed before, you know how important nursing pads are during those first few months when your body is adjusting to your baby's needs. Millions, if not billions, of disposable nursing pads end up in landfills annually in the US alone. The environmental impact is also greater when looking at the manufacturing process of disposable versus reusable pads. That's because these reusable pads are made with natural fiber, and they require less manufacturing than plastic or other synthetic materials. Adding that to the fact that single-use pads are bought over and over again, the pollution levels associated with reusable pads become much lower. Though I did mention previously that I use compostable rather than cloth diaper on a daily basis, I do use reusable swim diapers for pool and beach days. Some reusable swim diapers allow you to adjust to your growing baby's body for years, which is amazing in terms of manufacturing footprint. Some brands are even certified carbon neutral, which minimizes your footprint even further. It's a good idea to have an extra one in your baby's bag in case you need a quick change. And true, a reusable swim diaper will be more expensive than a disposable one at first, but you may end up saving depending on how often you use it. For our potty training kiddos, it's always a good idea to leave a pee pad on their beds in case of nighttime accidents. Because single-use pads are mostly made of plastic, their manufacturing pollution level is high, and they don't easily degrade and can't be composted. Also, because of the type of plastic they're made of, and the fact that we toss them when they're soiled, they can't be recycled. We've used this reusable pee pad for Beatrice until she was confident about staying dry through the night. Like the reusable swim diaper, I had an extra pad in handy for a quick swap in the middle of the night. These pads are easily washable and dry quickly, making them surprisingly practical. This little guy is one I highly recommend. Frida Baby 3-in-1 Nose, Nail, and Ear Picker. We've used this time and time again. Single-use cotton swabs have a disposable issue. First, because people oftentimes flush them down the toilet, and they end up in waterways, in the bellies of birds, and have been found on the tails of seahorses. Second, because those with plastic stems may become part of the huge plastic pollution issue that's happening in every single ocean of the world. Lastly, they are not biodegradable and have high manufacturing emissions since they're made of crude oil. These bags replace plastic storage bags, most commonly known as Ziploc bags, that we use, well, every day. And that's quite a literal statement. Most estimates show that an average American family uses about 500 Ziploc bags a year. The problem is that these bags fall under the category of plastic type 4, which are not commonly recycled. Because they are plastic film, they can easily clog up the machinery of conventional recycling facilities. So if you do have them and want to recycle them, Look for drop-off locations near you and make sure you clean them before dropping them off. I'm going to leave you the link to our video about recycling so you can better look into that. Like all plastics, these bags are made from crude oil, meaning that their manufacturing process generates a lot of pollution and they don't biodegrade. And if that doesn't convince you to go reusable, consider this. According to naturalenvironment.com, plastic bags cause the death of over 100,000 sea turtles and other marine animals every year when they mistake these bags for food. We're not just talking about storage bags, so make sure you also swap your plastic grocery bags for reusable ones on your next grocery trip. Did you know that plastic straws are actually not commonly recycled due to their size? According to our laststraw.org, millions of single-use plastic straws are used in the US every day, and they are among the top 10 contributors to plastic marine debris worldwide. Compostable straws are better, but for them to actually compost, they need air and sunshine to break down, which aren't available in landfills or in the ocean. Because industrial and commercial composting facilities are not widely available, these compostable straws may end up in our waterways, like the plastic ones, and be consumed by birds, fish, and other sea creatures. So one option is to simply use our built-in sipping mechanism, our lips. But if you do need a straw, opt for metal ones, which you can clean with a small straw brush and use endlessly. There are examples I've left out, like reusable water bottles, since they're more commonly known. I would love to learn from you about other reusable items that you found helpful and practical. And remember not to guilt trip yourself, though I know we, moms especially, instinctively do that. If you use one reusable product, don't feel guilty for not using all of the others. I've said this once and I'll say it again. It's better to have many imperfectly sustainable parents out there than a handful of perfect ones. Remember that sustainability is a path, and we need to pick up new challenges when we are ready to commit. Trying to change everything all at once will only overwhelm you, and with that, there is a greater chance that you'll simply give up and go back to single-use habits. Best of luck to you, and remember that we're in this together. I'll see you soon, friends.